back to my channel. Today we're doing a redemption. So last year around April, June area, Phil, my brother, and then Cameron, my brother's girlfriend, they picked out books for me to read, and I did like a reading vlog for them. And so they picked out Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer, Something Steeped in Poison by Judy Lynn, I think, Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. So those are the 3 books they picked. And so I gave the first 2, Instant Karma and the Poison Tea one, I gave those like 1 star. I did not like them at all. I enjoyed Talia Hibbert's book. I gave that one 3 stars. So we're doing a redemption. So today they're going to go to our local bookstore. So we have a Books A Million. We don't have a Barnes. So we have a Books A Million. They're going to go in there because there's like a bigger selection. And then they're going to pick out 1 book themselves. So it's going to be a Camryn book that she's going to pick out, and then a Phil book that he's going to pick out. They're probably going to converse with each other and stuff like that. And then we're going to a local indie bookstore in our town as well. They're going to pick up a joint book together for me to read, and then I'll read them in this reading vlog. Oh, here's my outfit. I'm cosplaying Lois Lane right now. I'm doing my Lois Lane cosplay. We're gonna go to the bookstore. They're gonna pick up books. I don't know if they have anything, so they're gonna have the camera, they're gonna have their little mic, and then they're gonna be like walking around the bookstore. Be inconspicuous. Last time,
yes,
we didn't get in trouble, but like the
lady just didn't like how we came back an hour later.
Yeah, they're gonna have my phone, which has my Goodreads, so like they can see the books that I've already read and stuff like that. They keep on asking for a TBR. Just like figure it out, guys.
It's not
nothing. Because why would you pick out books from my TBR that I already want to read? That defeats the purpose.
Because of how bad last time went.
But that's the point. Like, you want it to be.
Okay, fine.
All of my books on my want to read on my Goodreads don't encompass all the books that I want to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like a lot of them on there are like classics or books that I like are fall time that I don't want to read now. You know, type of beat.
Okay, yeah.
So first we're gonna go eat Chili's.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back for the books. But
game plan. I want to do like a fantasy kind of book, but I'm not too sure like what she wants. So we're gonna be looking around for a little bit, and Phil, I'm pretty sure he wants to do young adult. That's all I got for now. That's all I got. Do you want to look for your book first or mine? I don't have anything in mind, like at all. People. I'm embarrassed. Amy, how do you do this?
She doesn't.
Okay, whatever. We're gonna just do young adult first while I think. So
I have no idea what I'm gonna look for, to be honest with you. This looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm getting it, but
did she ever? I know she read Reckless and Powerless, but I don't know if she did Fearless or not.
She might have done Fearless, I don't know. Should I do the book that Grover gave me? I honestly could do that, but I feel like she's predicting that. Like, that's an easy way out. She's read so many books that it's like so hard to go through her Goodreads. I feel like this doesn't even help at this point. Yeah, I'm finding nothing. I don't have, oh, this is freaking anime stuff. She would not like that. She would hate me for that. There's a little section of YA right here. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know if she's read this or not. It's really pretty, actually. I'm gonna look at her Goodreads to see if she's read this or not. Okay, so we're gonna get this book sort of more on the romance side, but it's still in YA, so I think I'm good with it. I also just don't want to explore the whole entire store because there's a lot of people. So, but now it's Cameron's turn.
Why are you saying it as if? Why are you saying it like that? But now it's Cameron's turn. Shucks, I don't know what to do. This is our second time. Actually, not even. We've filmed a lot, just not by ourselves.
Yeah.
After this, we should like go to the back. Should I do a romance? Fantasy isn't looking too good for me because I feel like she read a bunch of fantasy already.
But she's also read a lot of romance.
Is that London? Oh man, freak. If it wasn't damaged. New York City. But I can't get it because it's freaking damaged. I might have to go to the clearance. Even though she hates it when I go to the clearance, it's literally the only way I can figure something out. Look at where we are again. The place where it all went wrong. This is the one I didn't do, but it looked way too like
spicy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try finding a book and then we'll be back whenever I do. I know you don't want clearance, but it sounds really cool. It's called Greenwich Park. I guess it's fiction, mystery. We're gonna go with this. Hopefully it's not bad. We are gonna go check out and go find another book at the indie bookstore now. So, peace.
they're back! Took 23 minutes. We can both film! We can both film!
Sorry, I have
you got a coloring book?
for me. The coloring book's for me. But we made it to the bookstore. I'm in the kids section right now. I don't know what we're gonna do. to be honest.
I have no idea. I think we should probably do like a fantasy or something, but I'm not too sure. I don't want to do romance, so.
Yeah, I don't want to do romance either. We did you do a young adult?
I did a YA, yeah.
Okay, so we did a YA and then a fiction.
I think fantasy is a good show.
Yeah.
This is a section that we're sort of stuck with for fantasy and sci-fi, so.
Okay.
There's 2 options that we're looking at right now. It's these 2, but we'll see.
Okay, so just kidding. We're actually gonna do this book. Okay, I have my reasoning for the Crescent City. It looks way too big for this video specifically, and I don't want to put her back into a slump. And the other one, it just didn't have the best reviews about like the writing style. So we're gonna go with this.
Yeah, the other one, it said it was really clunky on Goodreads, so but we will see.
Yep.
But we're gonna get this. So, bye-bye.
So we're back, and I saw it on the Goodreads. They kept the book on my Goodreads, in the title of what one of them were, and then I said it because I didn't want to lie. Someone got cranky.
Yeah, I did.
Someone got cranky, but
Because it's my book, of course.
in the car, I was like, this is the thought process that I thought was gonna happen. I assumed that Phil was gonna get Grover's help, but I checked his text messages and there was no text from Grover. So I was like, okay. So I don't know what now that I know that he wasn't texting Grover, I don't know what he got. But I assumed that Phil was gonna do, because if he did get Grover's help, I thought he was gonna do a high fantasy book, because Grover only reads strictly fantasy.
Basically.
Or like a mystery thriller, like or a Stephen King type of book. I thought that was Phil was gonna pick. I think the fiction and romance would be too much for him to like look into by himself. And so I was like, I don't think he's gonna pick a book from there. I thought you were gonna pick a romance or a YA fantasy book. Now I know what it is. I think that book that you said that I saw was a YA fantasy book. I don't know if it's a fantasy or a YA fantasy book, but it looks fantasy-esque.
Okay.
And so I think I was correct with the YA fantasy then.
And what about the one together?
Together, I have no clue.
Oh.
You have no clue?
I think probably just like a romance book or something like that. And I don't want it to be another YA book.
I'm pretty sure he wants to
I don't
do
think it is.
young
I don't
adult.
know.
You're fine.
Okay, good.
You're good.
You're fine.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
do the first one that I already know.
So, mine.
Yeah, your one. Oh, this is a mystery thriller. I can tell. I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Oh, God.
I'm just not the biggest mystery thriller fan.
Okay, I wanted to give you something different. I'm sorry.
I mean, I like Criminal Minds. I don't know why I don't like mystery thriller, but
I thought it would be something different.
okay, different. Okay, do Phil's book.
Okay.
I have no clue.
He doesn't even.
He doesn't even know. Did he even look at reviews or anything? Like
A little bit.
I love it.
that's a hardback. I hate reading hardback, guys.
I know. I know. So, is it looking better than last time?
This is
or-
YA fantasy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna be a pick of YA fantasy.
Yep.
You thought it was gonna be me though.
But I knew someone was gonna have it. I'm just kind of sick of YA books, but I like.
a thriller?
Yeah, that's a thriller.
Yeah,
What's
mystery.
okay? This one is The Forest King's Daughter. Emily Blake. He bought it just because of the fox. I know that.
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why he wanted it.
Okay, it's a pretty cover.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
We looked at the reviews for both of them and they said they were pretty good. But honestly, you're like, I'm gonna hate every single one of these.
I think I'll like that one more than I like this one.
We'll see.
I think because I'm just so overdone with YA fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like only one outcome it could come to, and it's
I
just
didn't
like
know.
very set in stone of how like the format of those books happen.
All right.
And I don't know about this last one.
You're probably gonna.
I hope it's a romance, guys. I just need something.
Yo, it's not. But
Oh, okay. Oh, this is Brandon Sanderson?
No.
Oh.
exactly. Listen, we wanted to give you something other than romance because last time we did all romances, but
But I'm in the mood for romance.
well, you didn't tell us that.
You should know. You look at the ones that I've just read.
Well, we wanted to give you something. I'm sorry.
Discovery of Witches.
I thought we were redeeming ourselves, but we're not. We're not at all.
Okay, what was the books that you guys were deciding on? Were you guys set on stone with these ones?
Bamish is such a
I
big,
was. I'm not
Bamish
even
is
dead ass.
such a big store.
Uh-huh.
And there were so many people in there while we were in there, so it was like kind of hard to like sort of pick a section where we wanted to film and stuff like that. No, the country bookshop was so freaking busy, bro. Oh my god, I felt so embarrassed freaking filming.
I swear to God, if you got me Blood of Hercules, I would have passed out.
No, we
I thought about it.
We would have gone.
Wait,
I have
Crescent
that.
City.
Why pass
You
out?
have Crescent City?
I have that, yeah.
I thought
Wow.
so. I
It's
knew
right
I
there.
wasn't. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't
So
crazy.
it was the Blood of Hercules in Crescent City.
And then we just decided on that.
Thank God.
Wait, what's bad about the Blood of Hercules?
Is that the
I
one
don't
that
know.
said that was the writing's really clunky and
Yes.
bad? Yeah, I heard the writing's horrible in that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that.
And then I
Yeah.
was looking at another one, but you already read it, and you read
What
the
was
second one, and it was a 5-star and a 4-star. I don't remember the name.
What's the point
But I want to know.
I don't remember. It was by something Ross.
Rebecca Ross of River Enchanted?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other one. And I was like, dang it, she already read it.
It looked good too.
Yeah, it was good. Here.
Yeah.
And you
those two.
did a 4-star and a 5-star, and I was like, dang it, she already read them. I'm showing my coloring book. As you can tell, I am still a child. You're not gonna like any of them now, because you're in the mood for romance, and whenever you're not in the mood for romance, we made you read romance.
I think I like this one the best.
Anyway.
I think it'll be this one. I honestly don't think this will be good. Did you even read the summary?
Yes.
You want me to read about people giving birth and going to prenatal classes?
No, I read about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool.
You should know me. I don't like birth.
I didn't
don't like
even-
marriage.
I didn't care about that part. Well, this was a bust. Goodbye.
Next one.
I'm never doing it again. Cameron's been fucking every single month basically. She's like, I wanna redeem myself.
Because I genuinely thought I did good this time, and now you're making me feel like ass. You're making me feel like a piece of bum right now.
I don't think I'm gonna like that at all. I'm not gonna lie.
The Forest Kings.
Yeah, the Forest King's daughter.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
See you guys in the next one. Don't know when I'll get to these.
You're never gonna get to them because you don't want to read them. I'm not.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You don't want
I have to. I have to finish this.
Last time you
This
didn't
is a
want to read
horrible
romance.
cover. This is a horrible. No,
only
I
one.
wanted to read romance. You just gave me shit romances.
Hey, you liked one of them.
Fine, I like one of them fine.
You liked one of them. That's all I have to say. Okay, bye.
Hi guys. I'm gonna start reading some of Phil and Cameron's books. I think I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna try starting this. Looks pretty like it looks like 400 pages, which is absolutely insane for a thriller. Don't know how long it's gonna take me. I was supposed to start a different book, but I actually don't want to read that right now, and then I might as well just start reading this because I don't think I'm gonna like it much, and I think it'll just be really easy to get by. You already know the synopsis. I'm gonna read this, but right now I'm gonna go shower. I just had to tell you that I'm reading this right now before I take off all my makeup, and then you guys are like, oh my god, who is that? So 307 pages into this book right now. I want to finish it now and then ask Camryn what she thinks I'm gonna rate this. She's actually over right now, so I'm kind of talking a little quiet, but she probably can't hear me. Probably is not paying attention. I'm 100 pages out from this, and I can't really give you anything because it's like a mystery thriller, and the plot is very basic. Our plot is our main character Helen. She's a high-risk pregnancy, right? Had previous failed attempts at pregnancy. Like she's really into like all the prenatal things and like just like giving this baby the best chance it has. Her husband and her brother are both in the architect business, and so they're business partners. That's all you really have to know. And then her brother has a wife that's also really prevalent in this book, and then she also has a younger brother. But Helen, since she's pregnant, she goes to these prenatal classes, like a community thing, and so it's a like birthing classes for women that are living in Greenwich. So she meets this girl Rachel at the birthing class, and Rachel is just very not adhering to the rules that are very like prevalent for pregnancy and stuff like that. So she's drinking, smoking, not really caring, and Rachel's also very persistent. Helen, she's on maternal leave right now because of her high-risk pregnancy, and so every time she's like out of the house, she just sees Rachel, and so she's like, whoa, like why am I running into this girl so much? And so Rachel's really prevalent. She's like, I want to be friends, and she's always inserting herself into Helen's life and therefore the people around Helen, so her husband, her brother, and her sister-in-law. I would say it started out really slow. I think around 150 pages is when I was like actually starting to get hooked, but overall like it's very surface level. I think that around 200 pages when like this plot started escalating, I was like, okay, this is fine. I remember in the beginning I was like really put off because it was very descriptive, and it was just like unnecessarily descriptive and stuff like I just didn't really need, and I wish that it was just kind of left out so the plot would move forward and the book would be less pages, because it is 370 pages, and so I have around 70 pages left, but stuff is happening, and I feel like I have 70 pages left, but I feel like there's not a lot of plot left to get to, and so I'm confused on how this is gonna actually end. I have suspicions on how I think things are tied together, and I wish that this one thing isn't going to happen, but it's probably gonna happen. There's like an 85% chance that it has already happened, and I just don't want that to happen. I actually read this whole thing Physically, I feel like this is the first physical book that I've read. I can go through my Goodreads and see how, like, what I've been reading. Yeah, I think the last book I read physically, most of it was One Golden Summer. That was in June, so yeah. But I did binge this last night. I started 2 days ago, and then I read like 20 pages, and I didn't even count it like as currently reading, so it doesn't look like I spent that day reading it, because I barely did. I read 24 pages that day, and then I read from 24 to 306. So I read like 280 pages, which is something I haven't done in a while. But yeah. She's so cute.
Alrighty. I'm nervous.
You wanna hold it?
The hot screen pizza pizza.
I don't know. I'm nervous. What do you think I gave it out of 5?
Okay, you thought it would be the one that you liked the most, I think?
No, I think the second most.
The second most. Maybe like a 2, 2.5.
Damn.
I don't have confidence in myself.
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
It was just fine.
Okay.
It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. It was either that, a 3 or a 3.25, but then it was so basic that it had to be a 3. Ugh, not Wendy. I wish it went a different way that it did.
Oh.
And I think it ended very abruptly, that I wish it was just like, it ended on a different scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of need stuff explained out to you, but like at this point, it's just like, leave it at that. Like you can kind of infer. It did drag on. The first 150 pages were like, okay.
Yeah.
And then 200 is when it got crazy. And then, but at 200, there was still 174, like 180 pages left. And so I was like, what are we doing in this 180 pages?
Well, that's my book.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. You're fine, you're fine. Okay, it's way better than the last one, right? That I picked?
Yeah.
Reading
Okay.
my next.
I don't know.
She finished this book and she said, no more.
What? Hi guys, I'm on page 203, which is chapter 19 of The Forest King's Daughter by Ellie Blake. And this is the book that Phil chose for me. To get 50% into this book, which is where I'm at basically, why did it take me 4 days? Out of the 19 chapters, I've probably listened to like 5 on audiobook, which is a lot for me because I never really listened to audiobook. And it's on 2.8 times speed. And it's still slower than when I'm reading it, but I just cannot get into this book. I cannot get into this book. I tried reading it physically. I read like 20 pages physically, and then I downloaded it on my Kindle, and I've been reading it on my phone app, the Kindle app on my phone, and I've read like a couple chapters on my actual Kindle, and it's just like not it for me. I will say that from chapter 14 to chapter 19, I have been like getting through it a lot more, and so maybe that's like a pickup in the story, but honestly the storyline is so not up my alley anymore. It's just not anything I enjoy right now, and that's not, I don't know if it's like because I'm not really enjoying it because of the mindset I'm in, not the mindset I'm in, but like the era of life I'm in. I just don't really enjoy this type of book anymore, or if it's bad, I just don't know. One thing that's like not even like a bad part of the book, and just in like any like fae, really like old type of fantasy book where like the father of the like main character is like royalty, like they're ancient, they're like super duper fucking old. Like our main character Cassia's dad is like super duper old. Like he's like basically like he's been the king of the forest for so long, like thousands of years, and how he only has a 17-year-old daughter and like a 20-year-old daughter that's as old as like that does not make sense to me. That is truly stupid. That like that's just like nitpicky things that I'm just like, how does this like, how are we as a society glossing past that type of fantasy? You know what I mean? Like why is a 4,000-year-old man, I don't know if he's 4,000-year-old, having a 17-year-old daughter, and I'm supposed to believe that? Like that makes no sense. And it's different if it's like fae and they're like, they're a younger fae, but like they're still older than like human 17 years old. But this one, like she's explicitly said that she's 17 years old, and her younger sister, even younger than her, is 12 years old. So like that's crazy. I'm gonna get you up to speed on the basic plot. Our main character Cassia, she is part of the like forest folk. She is a Sylvan. Sylvans have an enemy called the Dracos, and they're like underground folk. I don't know if they're considered folk, but like they're underground creatures. And so Cassia, she just like goes in the forest sometimes. A couple nights she runs into this boy who's also her age, and he is a Dracu. gonna say it like that, Dracu. They start becoming friends. One day after like a couple times of meeting, they're like officially friends. And to solidify this friendship, the Dracu, little boy, Zuru, he gives Cassia this ring. He's like, he just thought it was like something like his mom wouldn't really care about, and so he just gave it to her. And then all of a sudden a war sparks out. Zeru's mom is coming up and she's like, oh, I was supposed to keep that for the Dracu queen, and that's like really powerful and stuff like that, like you shouldn't have that, but he already gave it to Cassia. So Cassia has the ring. Zeru's in trouble, and then all of a sudden Cassia's dad, the ancient man that I talked about, this is my daughter's ring now, like you can't take it off because like it belongs to her, the boy gave it to her. And so once Zeru's mom and parents at the Dracu side tries to get this ring back from Cassia, the forest king, he says that we're gonna start a war, like blah blah blah, like we're gonna start a war if you try to take it back again. And so now there's a whole lot war between the Dracus and the Sylvans. And so yeah, then she grows up. This ring has a prophecy behind it, like a really like in this whole like universe, that the person who wields the ring is the Deathbringer, and they can use their power to kill a bunch of people. And so the Sylvans obviously want to use that against the Dracus in the war, but Cassia has not mastered the ring at all. There's a reunion between Cassia and Zuru, and they have to go to this abandoned estate and then like try to figure out how to use the ring, how Zuru can take the ring back from Cassia. And this is what's really confusing. I just honestly don't understand like the direction the book was going at all, and I still don't really understand it a lot. Zuru kidnaps Cassia, and then they go to a seer, like a prophet. Seer is like, you have to go to this estate, this abandoned estate, to figure out how to do what each of you wants. And so Zuru is like, Zuru has to have Cassia over to the estate so he can take the ring from her. But then she also has to willingly want to go with Zuru to that abandoned estate, or else his like plan won't work. Because she willingly decides to go with a vow saying that he can't harm her and stuff like that. And she goes because she wants to go to the abandoned estate to read up and like learn more about the ring so she can use that her power to kill the Dracus like her dad wants her to. And so she's going to the state to get more powerful and like learn the power of the ring. Zuru wants to go to the state to take the ring away from her. So why like what possessed her in her mind to want to go to them? Because he wants the ring. He needs the ring back for his people, so she doesn't kill them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so it just like it boggles my mind. Like, I'm saying this out to you. If anybody understands the direction this is going, please tell me in the comments, or like please tell me that I'm like super duper dumb, but like that makes zero sense in my eyes. Like, why would she go? I know why she's going, because it needs to be a plot in a book, but like just don't go. Like I said, it's taken me a while to get to this point, and I don't really care for it. I don't really like any of the characters. I'm not really invested in the world. Yeah, but I'm 50% through. I was 37% through, like, for, like, a majority of today, and I just wanted to DNF it. I was like, I told my brother, I was like, please, I cannot read this book. I cannot read this book. And I'm still kind of like that, but, that's all I have to update you for. Probably, the next time I see you, I'll probably be finished with this one, so there's that. Hi guys, long time no see. I haven't been reading these books because I'm just frankly not in the mood. This is the book that Phil gave me by himself, and then I still have Phil and Cameron's joint book to read. Why'd you choose this?
To be honest with you, I just like the cover, and I read the like little thing in the back, and it sounded interesting.
What do you think I gave this? Ew, why do I sound like that? Like, did you choose it because you thought I would like it?
Yeah,
but like
I honestly don't even remember what I even chose.
Stop!
No, you took forever to freaking read it. So.
No, I read it last month. I just haven't filmed this because you went to the beach. But yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh no, I chose it because I thought I would like it.
Girl, you don't even read.
Oh, let me guess.
Okay.
Oh, 5 or 2.
I gave it 1.5. It was just so, I don't even remember why I didn't like it. I think I gave Cameron's like a 3.
What?
Yeah, I gave Cameron's a 3. Don't really remember what happened into it. I think I talked to you guys about it, so you guys know what's happened. But it was just super duper boring. I hated the pacing of, oh, my bookmark's in here. I hated the pacing of it.
You didn't?
No, I read it on my where's my Kindle? The romance, I think it's marketed as enemies to lovers. Like, I thought the main female character was bad. Not bad, but like, she was just really, she gave me nothing. And overall, I just didn't really like it. I don't think I'm gonna continue on the series. And I just think I've kind of outgrown the Fae young adult category. The Court Prince is different. I will read anything that Collie Black puts in the Fae universe with her Fae. But I think I've outgrown it, and I didn't really like it. So there's that.
Oh.
1.5 stars. It was boring. I didn't like the characters. I thought the plot line was kind of dumb, and I'm not continuing on with it. But it's not to say it's like a super duper bad book. It was a fine book. The writing was okay. It just, the storyline and the plot and the characters just didn't resonate with me, so I didn't care for it. Like I can't like it. So we finally filmed this review, and I have to read, and I'm not reading it soon because I'm not in the mood for it. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, man.
Hello, hi. Okay, so we filmed the first part of this literally 2.5 months ago, and I've just been procrastinating reading the third book that they gave me because it's honestly dog shit. I've DNF'd it 3 different times. I've tried reading it 3 different times. I started the same start. I started the beginning all over again, and I actually watched the AMC TV show that's on it, and I got 8 minutes into it because I was like, I need to get into it. Couldn't get into it, so I'm hard DNFing it. I'm never going back to it. I don't think I'm ever gonna read it again. I got it from Libby on my iPad, on my phone. I've tried reading it physically. It's just like impossible for me to read. We just got a new one. I made them go get a new one, so there's that. Maybe because I read the first 2 books and I gave his 1.5 stars or something like that, and hers was 3 stars or something like that. I've read the other ones in a reasonable amount of time. But this one is just so bad. I just can't do it. So, and I'm never in the mood for it. I never want to read it. It's bad. I don't want to. Okay, let's go. Wait.
I'm gonna show them first.
Wait.
Oh!
Bro.
I read it.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind.
It was literally on your
yeah.
want to read. So
Okay. I haven't read. I thought it was Maybe at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Oh yeah, I do want to read this one.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was about.
No,
you
what
guys
it was
cheated.
about?
Yeah, you got him. I want
It's
to read.
It's not cheating. It's
You
being
don't know
smart.
what it's about, bro.
It's not cheating. It's being smart.
I don't know why I wanted to read this. I don't even like marriage. Like, I don't even like weddings or marriage. Like, I don't know why I wanted to read this. I just love an angst.
Well, now you're gonna read it. Hey, we thought smart this time. The last time we didn't think very smart
Yeah.
at all.
The last 3 times, basically.
Wait, I want to show them my poster. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I? Guys, look. Hold on. Guys. Wow.
role model.
Hello. The other side's just
the
lyrics.
best poster ever. I got 2 DVDs. You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, and then Knives Out. I love Knives Out.
Okay, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Let's go.
Ah!
Hi guys. I've started Frances May's A Great Marriage, and I'm actually 50-something% through. I'm on page 168 of the physical book, 58% through the audiobook, and basically I'm reading this through audiobook. I'm following along sometimes with like the actual book, reading it. I got both copies from Libby from the library. It was hard for me to get into. I was like 20 pages in and I was like, I have no idea what's happening. This engagement is like thrown off between our main couple, which is Dara and Austin. And Austin, he's from the UK. Dara, she's from a Southern family right now. And so we start out with Dara's parents, like in the POVs of Dara's parents, which are Lee and Rich. And so they're just like Southern people. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so confused. What's happening? I'm hearing so many names. I don't know. I feel like I was just info dumped in the beginning. And I was like, I have no idea what's happening. So I started listening to the audiobook just to kind of like get my bearings and like find my place inside the book. So that was a little hard for me to get into. I was in the POV of Dara's mom, which is Lee, then her dad, Rich, and then one of her friends, like a bunch of her bridesmaids was here, and like a friend of Austin's, like his, involved in the wedding party, but like this is before the wedding party and it's not like I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like an engagement, lunch, dinner type of beat, like, but that was happening and I was like, I have no idea what's happening. Started the audiobook, just kept going with the audiobook, and so I like following along on my Kindle with the audiobook. I don't know, like immersive reading type of beat, but like I just like knowing where I'm at. And I think the audiobook, I think it's a good audiobook. Not my favorite in like the terms of voices. One of them literally sounds AI generated, and then 2 of them sound like actual people reading the book. And so I'm just like, okay, what's happening? But plot is not what I expected it to be from the synopsis. I feel like the synopsis isn't misleading, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be a lot more introspective and a lot more literary fiction. This feels really like general fiction type of beat, like you're just following a plot. I feel like things are happening to the characters, but you're not feeling what the things are happening to the characters because you're just like reading it. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it feels different than a literary fiction book where you're like really questioning and thinking about all the decisions and like actions that these characters are taking. We switch off between all those characters that I said, and I feel like that's fine. It's whatever. I'm going through it, and I do think that there is a big plot point that I just didn't expect to happen, and I guess it makes sense of why their engagement has dissolved and like why they're splitting up and everything like that. And something's happening with Austin's life. It's really a life-altering event. He's dealing with the repercussions of that, and then he tells Dara, and Dara's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, blah blah blah. I don't really like the characterization in the way that I am feeling when I am in Dara's POV, because it is just so jarring to the situation that I'm reading about with Austin's whole life. And not to say like I don't really care for Austin, I don't really like Austin either, but I like Dara. I like Dara as a person. I just think that she has a way of dealing with her feelings and dealing with the situation that just doesn't sit right with me. She's very, I don't know, it feels very self-centered in the way that she's dealing with everything, and I'm like, girl, it really isn't about you, but like it is about you at the same time. Your engagement that is dissolving, your relationship, I understand that, but she's so, the way that whenever her and Austin do interact, and like they've only interacted a few moments, she's very, not eccentric, but it's like a way that everyone has their own interpretation of what Dara is, and I feel like everyone's talking about Dara in different ways that doesn't really fit right to what I'm seeing and like what I'm getting from Dara's POVs whenever I'm in her POVs. I don't know, she just doesn't feel real. Like she feels fake. Like she just feels like a fake person. Like she speaks in like Yeats quotes. She speaks in quotes. And I'm just like, girl, that's just not real. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? I'm so confused. Her family has a good history. Like, close with all of her family. Like, she's spinning this in a way that's really self-centered, but like, I also like Dara. Like I like Dara, I feel for her, and I'm understanding where she's coming from, but she just deals with everything in like a way that's like unrealistic and unhealthy. I feel like she's just not processing it all, and she's processing it in a way that is really selfish, honestly. Now I feel like that might change because something happened, like she just got revealed some information, and so I'm like, okay, maybe her POVs are always gonna change. I'm enjoying Austin's POV, but I don't like Austin. His life really in shambles right now. I'm just like, bro, oh my god, crazy. Then every time we go into Dara's parents, every time I'm in her dad or her mom's POV, I'm just like, okay, I don't really need to be in her dad's POV. I understand because I just read the back again and I was like, okay, this is why we've established being in her mom's POV. And so I feel like that's gonna play a part a little bit, but I am also 58% into the book. Like that's a pretty long way, 168 pages. That's my thoughts right now. I have no idea how this is gonna end, but like I also am not super obsessed. I think the whole entire plot's fun, but I'm not itching to read it, hence why I'm on audiobook. Like sometimes I've stopped the audiobook and I'm trying to read it and I've got like 20 pages by myself without the audiobook, and I'm just like, I need the help of the audiobook. That's really all I have to say right now. That's the book. I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but it's just a whatever book. I'm not really invested. But I've also, in between this, I finished and read a whole romance book in between this. So like, I'm just not really sinking my teeth into this right now. And I'm also wanting to go in and read the second part of that romance series. I'm just obsessed with this romance series right now. It's not even like, I didn't even give it that great of a rating. 3.5 is like really good, but like it's not like all-time favorite type of book, but like I don't know why I'm just in that series right now. So gonna keep reading this, gonna keep listening to this.
Oh, he's biting me. Oh,
hi guys, we have Phil and Cameron here finally. I finally finished this video. This video has been in the make since June, July, don't know. We're gonna go to the bookstore, they're gonna pick up books. This is round 2 of them picking out a book together that they wanted me to read. They low-key cheated. It was just in my want to read on Goodreads, but
that's not cheating though.
Low-key it is, but
no.
So what was the story? Did you just find it and then you looked it up and then it said want to read? Through my want to read.
He went through your want to read thing.
And then you searched this book out.
Yes.
We found that in there as like.
Was it like on a table or in the stacks?
In the stacks.
It was in the stacks.
So they searched for this one. Okay, so this one, basically a general fiction book, giving them the rundown. Basically, they're and Austin are from North Carolina, and they're like low-key kind of wealthy, but they're like really highly rated he's from England, and so he's from throughout the whole entire book, Dara's just like, do I love him? Do I want to get back to him? Blah 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 blah. Even though she's the one that like basically is just like, oh, this is unredeemable, and we're gonna split things up. And Austin's like telling his best friend's telling his best friend, and then his best friend is getting with Dara's best friend. So that everything's happening, and Dara's mom and dad are in this book a lot. Honestly, too much. They're in this book too much. Based on that, what do you think I gave it?
Okay, whenever you said North Carolina and then London, I felt like
that was a pretty strong start.
I felt like that was like your ideal scenario.
Okay.
I was like, fan fiction.
One of the it says South Carolina, Indigo Island. It's based off of Polly's Island. We used to vacation at Polly's Island so much.
I would say
and
it's
like,
high.
Okay.
I would say it's high too. It's like it has a lot of personal components.
It's out of 5,
to
right?
it.
Yeah, out of 5.
4.
4?
Hopefully.
Phil, what do you think I gave it?
I think a 4.
4? Okay, I'm giving this 2.5. Damn. What? So it was super boring, and it started off really weirdly because it started off with Dara's mom and dad's POV, and I was like, what's happening? Like, why do I fucking need to know this? And there were so many names thrown at me, so I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna audiobook listen to it. So I listened to it, the whole thing basically, on audiobook, and I was following along like while it was like reading to me sometimes on my phone, because I also got it on my phone because I couldn't read this. I just couldn't really get into it, like even when I was like trying to not read it on audiobook, and I was just like, this is a little boring. Dara's low-key, I wouldn't say, she talks about it in the book, like how her decisions were really selfish, but I just felt like she was a nothing character. I feel like everyone was so much better than Dara. In every sense of the way, and it was just like, because Dara is coming from like a privileged background, like her family is well off, they're educated, Austin's educated, and stuff is happening to Austin in his life, and so Dara's just like, oh my god, how is this gonna affect me and my relationship with this man? She never feels like she's not in love with Austin, she's just breaking up with him because of the issue that's happening, and I was just like, okay, Dara, I don't really like Dara at all. I was like, okay, I feel bad for her, the sense of like what's happened to her, but she does nothing proactive to better her life. And I feel like the back of the book is really misleading, because it was like, oh my god, she's going to California. She was in California for like a few fucking weeks, and she was like, oh my god, do I want to live in California? Spoiler alert, she's not living in California. And it was just like, because I was like, why is she why is she doing bi-coastal like living?
Yeah.
And it was just so annoying. But I'm gonna bleep this out. But oh my god, that was the worst book ever!
Like, Great Marriage, my butt. Like,
no, but it's like The Great Marriage. Also, the grandmother has a POV in here. She's in here a bunch. And I'm like, why am I looking at the grandma? That's happened. 2.5 stars. Whatever.
Well, I think that is the conclusion.
This is Phil's book. I don't remember this. I didn't really like it. It was 1 star. It was a YA fantasy, whatever. It was just bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad. Next, the first book I read was Cameron's pick, which was Greenwich Park. Another book set in the UK. This is like a mystery thriller type of beat, and I did enjoy it.
I think you gave it a, like a
I gave it a 3.
You did.
3.25 or something like that, and it was fine. I think about it, I'm thinking back on this fondly. So like, I would recommend you guys read it. It's not like the super craziest book ever, but it was fun, and I read it in like 1.5 sittings because I just couldn't stop turning the page. But that's the book. That's the thing. Did they redeem themselves? No. What was the last one? I think Camryn's basically the reigning champ still. I always hate those books, but
I don't read, so
it wasn't.
I'm still aiming to get a 4-star one day, but I don't know if this is ever gonna happen again because this is so stressful.
Oh, it
No.
is?
Yeah.
Is it? I feel like it's not that stressful.
No, it is. Especially
It's
when
stressful.
we were picking out like the joint book in that Barnes and Noble. It was
They
like,
didn't even vlog it.
No, it was
No.
just like we were looking
It was
in the
a lot.
romance section for such a long time,
And then
just
we're
trying
like-
to find out a book, and then we
Yeah.
were like, yeah,
Fuck
maybe we will do a different like category.
Oh my god, right now I'm
It was
so
just
obsessed with
like-
hockey romances. I think I've read 4. It's the 5th
Like
of
icebreakers.
in the 5 days of November. I read 4 hockey romances.
Oh,
It's crazy.
bro.
Is there like
I'm on my
figure
5th one.
skaters?
Yeah, there's figure skaters.
I feel like I would like that. I don't
I
know.
just read one.
Really?
Icebreaker is figure skater and hockey.
Oh yeah, it does.
So thank you guys so much. Sorry it took so long.
It's alright, everyone.
It's alright.
Super.
It's alright. Don't know when that'll be.
See you next time. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully, it's pretty soon. Hopefully, I get back on the grind. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.